Bullying, according to me and according to the discussions I've had with my friends, is an action where a person forces you he commands you, he forces you to do things that he wants. It's like putting strings on someone and you're literally like a puppet to the person. Now, bullying in India never really caught the attention of the media or of the nation as a whole. Never really got into the spotlight until a few years ago, where there was this one incident in a school in Gurgaon that came into picture, and there were two 14-year-old boys. They were bullied by a classmate of theirs to such an extent that they had no other option but to kill the boy. One of the boys stole a licensed gun of his father. They got into the school, cornered the boy in the school corridor during the school premises. During the school timings, they cornered the boy and they shot 5 bullets into the boy, and he died on his way to the hospital. Now, when the police asked them, they said that they had no remorse and that their bully, the boy who deceased, had actually threatened them that he would kill them. Now, this particular incident is what literally shocked the nation. I remember I myself was in school at that time, and we used to be very cautious when we used to talk to our friends and all. You know, we'd be like, even though she did this to me, I'd never do this to her. That kind of an attitude was created. There is something called verbal abuse. Now, I've been a victim of that myself, and I had this particular habit of coming home and telling my dad each and everything that used to happen in the school, and I still do when I'm in college. So the day I used to be quiet, he used to get hold of me and ask me what happened, and I would just end up crying. And then he'd tell me, and this is something that I'd like to share it with you guys, he'd tell me, firstly, do you plan to spend the rest of your life with these children? And I'd be like, no, I'm not. I'm in my right mind. I would never do that, right? So then he'd be like, do you plan to achieve all the dreams and all the aims that you tell me with these people? And I'd be like, no, I don't even want to see their faces. And then he'd be like, you have me, you have your brother, you have your mother, you have your teachers, you have your closest friends, you have your principal with you, you have the fact that you are right with you. What in the world is shutting you down? What in the world is making you feel you can't do it? What has moved you to tears? And that's the clue for you, as it was for me. I have 2 friends of mine who've experienced bullying, and they were in a girls' school, so they said that bullying was limited to, mocking, teasing, creating fun of the other person, be it stammering, obesity, and many other things. But on a whole, the person, the victim, be it a boy or a girl, the consequences of bullying are the same. The emotional and physical hurt, it's equivalent, be it just a useless but hurtful comment said. So my friends had experienced mocking due to their obesity during the games period when the weight and height was recorded, be it the recess when the tiffins were stolen, they were given the leftovers. So they reported back to the parents and the school authorities. So the action was taken, and today they've turned out to be some really beautiful and confident people. Now, physical assault in any manner is not at all acceptable. Please go and approach the higher authorities, go and complain about it, tell the person individually, and if it doesn't work out, in any case, please keep your parents informed, keep a record of all the activities that are being done. Now to the victims of bullying. Firstly, I'd say please believe in yourself. Remember that you're right. What is being done to you is wrong. And so it's very important that you believe that in yourself and the fact that you're loved. You keep a photograph of your family in your wallet. This will keep reminding you of the best moments that you've had, and also remind you, first in the case if you're moved to killing someone, just imagine what your best friends, what your close friends and your family will feel when you're behind bars for committing a crime as worse as murder. And the second aspect, that you could not take the embarrassment. Just imagine what your parents and friends will feel when they see your body in parts. Always keep that in mind. Your life is worth much more. In the end, I just like to say, please believe in yourself, believe in the fact that you are right and what is being done is wrong, fight for it, and at the end you will see that you're not all alone. All the best and take care.